um, you know, um, it was just things like that. And then we had another one where we were at the AIS one year, or I don't know if it was Canberra or Queensland, and they were showing us around the shopping centre to teach us about food and reading labels and
Mm-hmm.
managing weight and all that sort of stuff. And we went into the freezers to pick something up, and I basically, because I wasn't very good at doing a U-turn, got myself stuck in the freezer and the door shut. And I was standing behind Bear and a guy called Abby Ficadu,
Mm-hmm.
who people may or not remember, and Bear still talks about it to this day, the day that Fabs got stuck in the freezer. So,
Oh man, that's
trying
hilarious.
to trying to do, trying to read the labels. So yeah, they're just great. They're great memories. Um, so, but yeah, there's a lot of people that they've been powerlifting for 4 or 5 years, and then you never hear of them again. And I think the thing about it is, you get to a point with powerlifting where you're good, or
Mm-hmm.
you're strong, or you can get to a level, but it's hard to get to the next bit. So people either keep doing it because they love it, or they go, I want to try something else. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take a quick break. I can't actually pause the recording, so I'm just gonna go for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Sure.
Alrighty, I'm back. So, yeah, apparently I can't pause the recording on Riverside uh, if you're using a mobile phone.
Okay,
So,
that's all right.
so I may or may like this is the fun bit about having a small podcast. I may or may not edit out that silence.
It's all good.
So I might just up. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to upload it, and people are going to be trying to work out what's going on for 60 seconds of silence.
Yeah.
Has it stopped? What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
I might put a warning at the start that there's a that there's a big pause coming up. Um, so you made a really good point about people staying in the sport. Like who are the people that stay in? And it seemed, and I think that first group of people is the people with the really big goals that take a long time to get to, and they might
Yeah.
stick around 5 to 10 years. But the people that seem to stick around 10, 20 years, like yourself, aren't staying for that reason most of the time.
No. No.
And it's all tends to be about the relationships.
It's the relationships. I've gone through that thought at the moment. I'm working out, going, what's my next stage going to be, right?
Mm.
Because, um, I think probably there's one more, even though it won't be this one because I've had a break, but there's probably one more thing that I'd like to do, which is probably a Commonwealth Games, yeah.
Hmm.
But also, I'm mindful of, you know, the standards are getting better every year. You know what I mean? Like even if you're respectable or good, or whichever term we want to use when we judge ourselves,
Hmm.
um, it's always higher. So, but yeah, you kind of work out. For me, I, the thing about powerlifting is it does become, for good or bad, it does become a big part of your identity for a lot
Mm.
when you're involved in it. So it's when you go through changes in thought or little breaks, it is hard to adjust to. Um, but it is the relationships, it is the people, it is for me, there is also a byproduct. I mean, I don't think I'd be managing with cerebral palsy as well as I do
Hmm.
if I hadn't have been a powerlifter for the last ever long.
Yep.
Because I can get around, I don't use a chair at home. I don't, I drive a car, I walk, track my steps when I'm in that mindset and make myself move.
Mm-hmm.
If I wasn't involved in para sport, I don't think I'd be that person. But I also know that, you know, I always wanted to be involved in sport. Like, you know, before I found powerlifting, and it was just when I found something that didn't involve your legs, I was like, all right, this is go time.
This is me. That's cool.
Yeah.